So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So we're up and running. Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva. He's big. Tries a shot! Aim forwards. Clearly not happy with that. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Vitinha. And the shot! Clears it away. Antonio Silva. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Mendes. And that's aimed into the middle. Masuaku. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. It's been a bright start from the underdogs, certainly got the supporters going.
Well, it's clear they've decided that the best form of defence is attack. Of course, you have to wonder whether they can keep this up for a lot longer.
Cuts out the pass. And here's Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now can he... Rafael Leao! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vitinha, forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Portugal, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Oh, good ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rafael Leao, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Neves. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao plays it in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nuno Mendes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. João Cancelo with the clearance. Vitinha. And the pass is intercepted. Tuanzebe with the foul. Tuanzebe. Quality ball. Ooh, can he get onto this? Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Bernardo Silva. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
That pass has been well intercepted. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Portugal merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Portugal leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Antonio Silva. Nuno Mendes. That has been clubbed away. And here's Rafael Leao. Portugal have a free kick. Piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Moved on forwards. The pass has gone astray. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafael Leao! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
João Cancelo. That's very neat. João Neves. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. Rafael Leao. And here's Neto. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Tries a deft little ball. And that has put paid to that.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Now that's well seen too. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto played with finesse. Pedro Neto! Pedro Neto! It's anyone's ball now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Tavares makes the interception. Rafael Leao has created one goal already. João Neves.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Antonio Silva. Antonio Silva shifted upfield. Portugal still ahead by the game's only goal. Pedro Neto! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Lofted upfield. Antonio Silva. Very much into the last knockings. Bernardo Silva, aim forwards.
Portugal, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
What a throw in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
A heavy challenge. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nuno Tavares. He's in a great position here. João Felix! Mbemba gets good distance on it. Bernardo Silva. Real chance! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.